Hello, it's not Wednesday. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me pull you up on my iPad. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully we'll see some comments today because yesterday I was on the struggle bus to see comments. Maybe the Bookaroo has gotten their crap together, but it looks like that's a negative. Hi, Carrie. Everybody come say hi when you jump on in. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're going to make another fairy door for my yard. I made one yesterday on the Reba Rose page, if you missed that one. And we're going to make another one today because I've got lots of fairy doors to make for my side yard. So it has to be done. I am cross-posting to European Excellency and Totally Dazzled. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Angeline. The trip was good, y'all. Jack and Annabelle, we all went down to Miami for a few days. We had a great time. We carpooled with Annabelle and her mom. I don't know what's going on with my iPad. There we go. It keeps freezing. Is anybody else freezing or is it just my iPad? Something is going on with the Bookaroo. I have 38 people watching. Usually I have a couple hundred. So I don't know. Let's just wait a second, see what's going on with Mr. Facebook. I wish they would get their crap together. I'm going to start going live on Whatnot, I think, because I love being on that page. I love being on that app, and we don't have these kind of problems on Whatnot. I hope you guys join me tonight for my auction on Whatnot. I've got lots of bling. I've got t-shirts. I've got some clothing. I've got some jewelry. Lots of fun stuff over there. What's going on with the book? Anybody else freezing? You're not freezing. I'm trying to watch on my iPad, and it's not letting me. Hi, Lou. Hey, Regine. Hi, Angela. Yes, that's 47. Seriously, now I have 52 people. What is going on with Facebook anymore? Seriously, I don't get it. Well, I don't know. This is why people want to leave the Bookaroo. You know? I mean, can't they just get their stuff together? Make it easy? So we're going to use the same surface that we used yesterday, if you saw my live yesterday. Okay. Maybe I'll just pull up my other phone and see if it makes sense. I think this phone might be dead. Yeah, because my iPad just keeps freezing, even though I'm like, maybe just go all the way out of the app. I don't know. It's freezing on your end also. So annoying. How's anybody supposed to watch? Then, oh, now it's going. I had to get out of the app and now it seems to be doing better. Okay. Well, I'll charge that anyway. So we're going to make another fairy door. Hope I don't bore you, but you know. Hi, Alexandria. Yeah, Angela, we made a really cute fairy door. I gave a little tour of my yard. Debbie, that's what I did, and it seems to be working now. I can watch on my iPad and see the comments. Hey, Beverly. So anyway, we're going to use the same kind of surface that we used yesterday. And then I'm going to show you my bigger one. I already made, if you guys watched my live yesterday, they also have this big one. And then they also come in ones that look like this. 3 different shapes and sizes. I got all 3. I got lots of fairy doors to make. Hi, Sandy Lopez. So, and then I got these at Hobby Lobby. Actually going to use this one today. I got these at Hobby Lobby. You can also find these little things in the wood pile at Hobby Lobby. They're like little wooden appliques. I use this one and I use them for windows. And then I'm going to use this one today. We're going to use some Totally Dazzled bling. Okay. And then I also have these cute little hinges. We're going to like make a little door. Yesterday we made like a fairy portal. And today, and look guys, oh, I actually found something that I knew I had. We're going to make a little sign that says fairies welcome. And I actually even went out into my yard. And I got me some twigs from a pine tree, okay? and we're gonna decorate the side. And I got this little tiny fairy door light, but look. Y'all, it lights up. I can't even make this stuff up. So this is gonna go on here too. I'm so excited for this. Sandy, I did. I'm so glad. Hi, Clara. Lou, you have problems when I try to find watch my favorite people. Yeah, you just gotta go like right to their page. That's what I do, and I know who I like to follow. So let me get my turntable up here. I kind of cleaned my desk a little bit. I should say like I cleaned this 2 foot by 2 foot section in front of my desk. I'm the worst. I need like a craft room housekeeper. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stain this like we did yesterday with the French rose just on the outside. And then on the inside, I'm going to use this napkin from European Excellency. And we're going to take this half of the napkin down here, and I'm just going to put it down here like there's little flowers. I'm going to stain the outside this French rose color. I'm going to whitewash the inside this like, I don't know, greenish color, mossy meadow. And then we're going to decorate it. Thank you, Flossie, for the stars. So first things first. Wait a minute. I did just buy some new, I bought new paintbrushes, y'all. Where'd they go? Where is my Hobby Lobby bag? Hold on. Let me go look. Maybe I took it into the other room. No, I know I just bought some, oh, here they are. My bad. Hey, Rosemary. Okay. Hello, Julie. Hi, Stacy. Hey, Debbie. Okay. So are you guys going to try making these cute fairy doors? I hope that you do. They're super fun. There's so many ideas that you can do. Yeah, guys, I figured I'd just buy new brushes instead of, I mean, I did wash the old ones, but I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, so I bought some more. Okay. I'm going to actually have these jeans available at my auction tonight. So I've got size small, medium, large, and extra large. I hope you guys come. I'm going to have some of these shirts, Royal Funky Junk with my new logo, available tonight. And next, hey, Maria Chapman. And next Friday, I should have more orders coming in for like more boutique bougie bling that I had last week's auction. Maybe it'll be delivered tonight. And you guys, I've got some great hats. You guys love the hats. Do you want a little sneak peek of what's going to be available on tonight's auction? So much fun. Give you a little perfect, just in time. Look at all that bling. Perfect and just in time for America's birthday coming up in 2 weeks. So, and then next week, I've got a lot of really cool jewelry coming in. So maybe some will be delivered today because I've got orders. But these jeans will be available tonight. Lots of hats. And then these fun star jeans, perfect for 4th of July. So get on it there, sisters. You liked your jewelry from the auction. Thank you, Flossie. If you guys made a purchase, please go and leave me a review on Whatnot. Those are really helpful for, no, Debbie, it's on the Whatnot app. I will never do another auction on Facebook as long as I live. If I didn't have to go live on Facebook, I wouldn't. I would go live on the Whatnot app. It is my favorite platform to be on. But I love y'all, so I'm not going anywhere. We're still here. Hey, Martha, the actual extra large. I will print on a clothing, but these are a size small, and they're not stretchy like the jeans I sold last week. These are more like the wide leg, if you can see. These are like wide leg, and they got a lot of room. And I'm wearing a size small, and they are high-waisted. They go up to like here. So, anyway. But yeah, I will. Fun blingy times at 6. If I have to do a live in Royals after this, if I don't, if I'm running a little bit behind, then I'm going to push it to 7. But right now, as it stands, 6 o'clock. Okay, so this is color wash tint. You can find this at Hobby Lobby, at the Hobby Lobster. Okay, and it's wood stain, but I did discover that it will even work. Like the first one that I made, the first fairy door that I showed you guys during when I was giving you the yard tour yesterday, is like this whiteboard material, and it worked on there, and that's how I was able to get that that wood grain look. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Any pull on jeans, like jeggings? I don't have any like leggings. These are like actual button up zipper jeans. Yeah. These are like, I guess, in style right now. So I'm going to take a little brush and I am going to just stain the outside of this little frame. Cindy, so if you want to buy something tonight, just make sure you go to your wallet and add your credit card or your debit card or your PayPal or whatever that they take in there. And then when you want to bid, there'll be a little yellow bar at the bottom and you just swipe it to bid. It's so cool. You guys go jump on the whatnot. It's on my link tree. You guys can go find it. It's like the best. I will never do another auction on Facebook ever. I don't understand why people are still doing it because it's so much easier on the whatnot. It's like my favorite. It's actually my favorite. I did a live on there last week in my private group just to craft, and it was amazing. Like, there's no missed comments. There's no lag. There's like nothing. It's perfect. You could see everything. If you want to sell your item off at the end of your live, you can. Kind of like it. Isn't that going to be so pretty? Look at it. You can use them for, I know, Clara, right? What is the inseam on those jeans? I don't know that. I'll have to pull I have to go to my vendor where I got them from and pull out all the info. I will, you know what? I'll post it on the, they're already listed on my shop on whatnot, so I will find out. I don't feel as crazy today as I was. Oh, Maria, thank you. The yard is looking so amazing. Like, I'm loving what we did in the side yard. And now it's like, I want to go do the back island where the hammock is. And I want to start redoing that. I don't know. I might just go up to the plant store myself. Mike is racing, y'all. So he's not even here. He won't be back till Saturday night. And then we have our granddaughter's birthday party, second birthday on Sunday. And then we're going to spend the day go visiting our parents for Father's Day. All right, so I'm going to do the sides. So anyway, look at that. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I got my hair did yesterday. Now, somebody was asking me, the one that I made yesterday on the Reba Rose Live, I did end up spraying that with clear engine enamel. But here's the thing, guys. Flossie, I was just going to address that. These are like compressed wood signs. It rains here. I will most likely, I don't think this is going to hold up. I mean, it'll hold up through the summer. And if it gets a little shoddy looking, I'm okay with that because it'll look more natural. But I'm going to say probably at the end of the year, if it's exposed to the elements like a ton of rain, it's probably going to have to get ditched and you'll probably have to make a new one next year. Just saying. I could be wrong though. I don't know. My hair is very frizzy. I have naturally like wavy curly hair. And I use a Aquage. Well, she washed it yesterday when I got my hair colored. And she put some Aquage oil in there. You're 4'11". Oh, you a teeny tot, Alexandria. I will find out the inseam. The inseam is from here to here, right? I'm gonna pull up the vendor and see if the stats are on there. I just want to dry this a little bit because I want to get this inside corner, this inside edge. I mean, I don't really have to, but I feel like it should be done. Even though I'm going to cover up most of this with my with my greenery. Thank you, Evadne. Good luck. Yeah, Mike is qualifying right now. You guys could go watch him on YouTube. Just look up IHRA. He's in the Pro Mod division, and it's IHRA, and it's called the Triple Crown. And you can watch it for free on YouTube. And most likely, I'm probably going to get a text at some point, probably while I'm on this live, or while I'm live inside Royals. And we'll probably watch it together. If I get the text that he's up. Hi, Chris Hunter. I'm making another fairy door. And don't forget, y'all, Chris Hunter and myself, we have episode number 2 of the Rhinestone Rabbit Hole coming up on Sunday at 8 p.m. You'll be joining everybody for a little late night Father's Day and see where the rabbit hole takes us. Okay. And I'm going to dry this for a quick second, and then so I like things, and I think like this French roast, it's a good it looks good with the trees. Even though we're going to color this up. The other two, the first two that I made, I used moss. This one I'm going to use, I picked some branches off my pine tree. Okay. I might actually do my auction outside tonight, y'all. But it's super windy right now, so I don't know. But I might do it outside. If it's a little chilly today. So anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? Tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I get my nails done, and then we've got a grad party. 2 grad parties to go to. So see how I did that? That's all I did. Did I totally miss the top? Sure did. I think. Now these ones do not have like a hook on the back because it was an actual easel. The big one that I showed you a little bit ago, that actually has like a sawtooth hanger on the back. And I actually hung that one on the tree. Thank you, Barbara. This is my new logo. I'll have some of these available at auction tonight in the off the shoulder and t-shirts, or you can get one right on my website. If you feel inclined that you want to wear the funky junk shirt. I need to rhinestone this one. What's a funky junk shirt if I don't have rhinestones on it, right? Oh, hi, Lisa DeMeo. All right, so we have our outside done. So now what I want to do is I'm going to like color wash this with this green paint. And then I think, guys, maybe next week sometime I'm going to have a funky junk auction because it's starting to pile up behind me and I got to get it out of here. So the next couple days. So I'm taking a little bit. This is folk art paint. It's called Mossy Meadow. It's matte acrylic paint. And oh, she's a sparkle chick in the making, Julie. Hello to your beautiful granddaughter. Definitely need to, I know I gotta bling it out. It doesn't feel right wearing a funky junk shirt that doesn't have rhinestones on it. All right, so I am going to see if I can do this neatly. Do I spritz it first? My spritzer's in the other room. Do I spritz it? I kind of want to spritz it. Let me go get my water. I lied. I do not know where my water spritzer is. Hi, Gussie. All right, I guess we're not going to water it down then. Are you going to change the colors or are you going to keep... No, Angela, I'm going back to pink. I'm going back to pink nails. These seem so foreign for me. I like them, but no, I got to have pink. Pink, 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 pink. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit. Yeah, Sam got most of the flowers. I have some left over. I don't know what to do with them. I'm probably going to have to find places to put them. That's not water, but we're going to pretend it is. All right. I'm going to take just a little bit of this green and I just want to dry brush it. Perfect. Kind of like that. Kind of give it like a wood grain texture. Okay, just lightly dry brushing. It's not water, y'all, but the front yard, I could put them in the front yard. True that. Gosh, y'all. Royals, I can't wait to see you later. I got some juju. I talk gossip in my... The only place I talk any gossip is in my private group. And I got some juice for you. I got some tea. Okay. Okay. So, now I'm wondering if I should put some like... See, because of the what we're using, I wanted to kind of give it like a woodsy. I wonder if I could take just a little bit of the stain, okay? A little bit of the stain and a little bit of the paint, and I'm just going to, I'm gonna need more than that. Hang on. See how I'm just kind of like mimicking the look of wood? Or doing my best. I'm just faking it at this point. See what it does? Kind of looks like an old door. Just don't be afraid because it's a fairy door. Sometimes they're wonky. Sometimes they're just a little janky and they're going to be, you know, not totally perfect. And you can even put like some lines up in here like it's the slats in a door. Okay. Right? Looks good. A little bit of green. I'm going to smoosh them out, kind of blur them a little bit. I like it. Okay. Hi, Kathleen. Maybe just streaks of real. Just a bit. Yeah. So we're going to dry this. I think this looks good. Now, when I take this outside, I will put, I'll spray it with engine enamel. Okay. I'm going to spray it with engine enamel clear. That's what I did the other two. And I even sprayed like over the moss. I did it more for like the paper. But like I said, this is just like thin wood. I don't know that this will hold up in the elements because it'll probably start to like peel and shred and kind of look a little janky, but that's okay because then it'll start to look more like a real fairy door. But these are so cheap and inexpensive, like less than, I think there's like $7. You can make a couple every year and just do your thing. teal. Hi, Audrey. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Now I'm going to go in with that European Excellency napkin. Okay, and I am going to water cut it. Find my water pen. It's here somewhere, y'all, underneath this pile of crud. There it is. Okay. I'm out of water. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me just fill her up. So these are water pens, and you can get these at European Excellency, and they're great because it's like a pen, but it squirts out water. So I am going to just kind of go around these flowers so I can have a nice, so it's not going to have like a straight scissor edge. It'll feather into our surface better. Okay. And then you can just go in here and rip where you water cut it. So that's why you need a water pen. You can find those at European Excellency on my link tree in the European Excellency link, along with this napkin. And you're going to get it. Oh, where's Gussie? Oh, the wind is scaring the dogs today. Rocky does not like wind. Gus heard the door slammed in my office and he just went underneath my desk. Okay. So this is what we have. You're going to want to make sure that you peel off, the 2 layers that are behind this, a 3-ply napkin, and you don't want those layers on there. So here's 2, and then here's the napkin. Okay. Now, some of this is going to peek through, but it is what it is. And then I am going to simply cut that right there with my scissors. Oh my gosh, I hear the ice cream truck. Y'all, why don't they have an ice cream truck that goes around and sells charcuterie and wine? I mean, maybe that's somebody's business adventure. An ice cream truck that sells charcuterie and wine. I would be so down for that. Just saying. Okay. See how that's going to be? You are going to see a little bit of these lines unless I were to paint underneath here all white, which I probably should do. So, or we're going to see all those dark streaks through there. What do you guys think I should do? Paint it underneath there or wing it? Wing it or paint it? I feel like we probably should paint it. Let me just go like this. I'm just going to go with the pen. All right. I just kind of drew a template. I'm going to paint everything underneath there white. Rocky, so unnecessary. Do you think Mike would care if we turned the RV into what we could take a rabbit hole on the road? He would totally be down for that. Kim Didowick, I have my jeans. These jeans are going to be available on tonight's auction. Super cute. They're oversized, baggy jeans. They're stars with pearl trim. Katie, I had problems when I got on too. A Winnebago and sell wine slushies. Yes. A margarita truck. Hi, Mandy. I mean, seriously. I wonder if that would even be legal. I mean, you'd have to get a liquor license, right? Or just like an alcohol license. You would seal that with real fun. You guys, this fusion paint is so hard to get open. I am going to paint it only because I want it to be nice and bright in the background. So I'm just going to be kind of janky with it. I'm just going to and that way the flowers are going to stand out more by having that solid white background. Okay. And that's good enough. Let's try it. Slurp this. I don't like slushies, but I do like me some vino, and I do like I like the idea of a margarita truck. I mean, the kids can get ice cream. Why can't we get like an alcohol wine truck or a margarita truck? I would totally be down for that. I need a truck like that in Houston during COVID. Stop it. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take my decoupage medium. They have adult trucks there in Florida. Well, aren't y'all special? Why don't we have one here in Ohio? All right, this is just decoupage medium. Now, I am going to, because this is a napkin, I am going to put the decoupage medium down, and then I'm going to, let's say I can iron it. But you know what? This isn't very big. I bet you I could just slop it all down. And yes, I use the same brush. Okay. I lied. I'm going to dry it first. It's way easier. Debbie, he's had 2 job interviews. He goes back next week for a college here. And then he's got another meeting Monday, I believe, Monday or Tuesday, with another place. But the one he had last week, it was very promising. He's very excited about that one. So say a prayer. You know, he's learning all the things about what it is when you go out into the workforce. You go on a lot of interviews. All right. Now, I'm just going to place this in here because it's a napkin. I don't really even have to iron it. If I can just get this on, laid down. I don't think my iron's on. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is take my decoupage medium. I'm actually going to get a new brush because that one had got stuff all over it. Okay. And hi, Charlotte. And I'm going to take my decoupage medium and I'm just going to oh shit, the bed, Fred. Napkins are tricky. You know what? I think I'm going to turn my iron on, and I think I am going to iron it. Oh, resin might be an idea for the door. That could possibly, I never thought of that, but yeah, that might. But I'm saying like the back, because this is just like MDF. So there's a chance that it could get kind of. So when you guys are working with napkins, I love the idea of like ironing it on because think it helps. All right, I just turned my iron on. I'm gonna grab my my iron heats up pretty fast. Let's get it going a little bit. We're just gonna iron it. Okay. And it reactivates that glue. I use Pentart Decoupage medium. And it kind of just reactivates that glue and gets everything nice and flat. Okay. I love it. Okay, I can see the vision coming to life. All right, so I am going to back in Columbus, Ohio, so he probably doesn't even know that I'm live. I talked to him a little bit this morning. So this is his first getaway with the new RV, and he absolutely is loving it. All right, so now I'm going to take my decoupage medium, and I'm going to seal that napkin in. I will do a supply list on these so you guys can go, if you want to try this same fairy door, you'll know where to find it. Or any floral napkin or decoupage paper would probably work. Okay, now I am going to seal up here too. I'm going to seal it with my decoupage. It's just going to seal that paint that we painted with. And then I will, when I go outside, maybe if you guys want, I'll go outside. We'll place this one in a tree together too, because it's so exciting to do that. Take another sneak peek at my side yard where all these little fairy doors are located. I got a bunch of stuff from Amazon coming today too. I ordered some little gnome statues, some tree gnomes. I'm turning it into a vibe in my side yard. Okay, let's dry this, and then we're gonna iron that napkin one more time. So, what's new? Hi, Ruby. Charlotte. The person slurp the slushy. Wing it. Oh, the diamond dust the bottom. Yeah. I'm not going to diamond dust it because it's going to be outside, and once it gets wet, that'll probably break down pretty quickly. So I do have some Totally Dazzled bling, and here's what I'm thinking. This is from the Hearts collection, and I don't know, I just thought this kind of looked like kind of mystical. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm thinking maybe while this dries, we're going to use this. We're going to use this one today as the window. I made the first two with this. I want to do something different for this one. So I think we're going to use this one. And this was, I think these are like $1, a couple dollars each too. Oh, I lied. $5.50. You really have to plan your way ahead for you. You know, we've got it down to like a science. I got a box from Totally Dazzled yesterday. I haven't opened it yet though. I do have to show you what one of my followers sent me. Jean, are you in here, Jean? Jean Marie? You guys are gonna love this. She sent this to me. I opened it yesterday. Look what Jean sent me. I'm probably gonna wear this on the 4th of July. Is this not the cutest thing you ever did see? I got me a sparkle 4th of July hat. Super cute, isn't it? I'm excited for it. I look like Jessie from Toy Story. But no, somebody asked about the 4th of July party. We've got it pretty much down to a science. Like, we own the tent. We only rent out the chairs and table. I already got the food ordered. And you know what? I kind of like having a party every year because it gets my yard in shape. It gets everybody hustling and bustling to get the yard. And as you know, my father-in-law is a big landscaper here. He's architectural landscaping, so he does a beautiful job taking care of our yard chorus. Okay. Look at how nice this looks, guys. This might be my favorite new door. I don't know. I say that about all of them, but I'm really thinking I'm loving how this is turning out. See how it just did that? I'm glad we painted the doors because this flower gets a little lost up here, but this looks pretty. Yes, I will video. I can't really go live because we have music playing. But I'll take some stories. I'll do some reels. I'll probably do a lot more TikToks and just throw stuff on a TikTok. And then I will probably go live during the fireworks show because the fireworks drown out the sound of the music. So, or if I don't go live, I'll film it. But I kind of like celebrating that with you guys. But I kind of like to be on guard too because it's fireworks. So we got our flowers on from our napkin. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to take our little window, to the wall, to the switch up down. Name that movie, y'all. Come on. And I think what we're going to do is I think I'm also going to stain this as well. Going to stain this little wood thing. So I can stain this because it is wood. It will stain. Oh, thank you, Chuck. We like to entertain. We had a great, how many of you guys were watching me when we had Sal and Brittany's wedding here? So good. It was so beautiful. Mike wants all the kids to get married here. Okay. Okay. See, we just stained that. It's so pretty. And then I think on the inside, I'm going to paint it black to make it look like a window and then do some stickles like in a little cross. Well, no, because I'm going to put this big bougie piece of bling on it. Where did I put that piece of bling? Yeah, I think this is, so maybe we don't need to. Yes, do you guys remember the wedding? It was so beautiful. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to put this in the center. I think that just looks like a funky little window, so we don't need to paint the inside. I'm just going to stain this, and then we're going to glue this on. I'm going to use wood glue to glue this on, and we're going to put this up here at the top like it's our little window, your little window to the world. You're going to use wood glue because it's wood on wood. And again, I got this at Hobby Lobby. So some wood glue. You guys didn't name that movie. Do you not know what movie that's from? I'm so disappointed. Yes, Vicky got it. The Proposal. Cigars this year? I don't know. I know his family's coming. They RSVP'd. But Romeo will be there, and Rosie. Rosie and Romeo are going to be in attendance, as well as Chip, the sheriff. I got to fix his belt. And I got to make him some. He actually holds the cigars. He's the cigar watch. He's the cigar security. We had to move the cigars because we had a cigar thief. When was that? 2 years ago? He wasn't there last year. So this year is also Jack's graduation party. So the bartender that we hire is going to be double duty because she knows she don't mess around. Okay, so I just used some wood glue. We'll let that dry. Look at how pretty. Okay, I'm not going to put on our little bling piece just yet, but that's where that's going to go, right there. I'll wait. I guess I could glue it down, and then we'll back it up with some... We'll back it up with some UV resin. So there's our little totally dazzled piece. Doesn't that look like the cutest little door you ever did see? Look at it. Are you going to do red palette? No, Dee Dee, I don't know. Probably not. It's 2 weeks. I should wait, but my nails are gross, so I have to go get them done tomorrow. No, I'll probably have her do pink. I'm a pink person. Maybe red. Maybe a pinkish red. I don't know yet. Okay, we're going to let that dry. Now, what I want to do is, I do want to put on these little hinges. So I got these little hingy McGingy things at Hobby Lobby. And they came with little screws, but I'm just gonna cheat and glue them on. Or maybe I should screw them in. They're really tiny screws though, guys, but this is wood. So what I was going to do is make like, door hinges. Aren't those so adorable? Okay, let's think about this. Where is the screws? I got that dumb thing stuck in my head now. To the window, to the wall. Dun, 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 dun. What? This is them, if you guys want to go to Hobby Lobby and get them. It's in the wood pile. It's back by the wood. And it's a tiny little bag of screws. I guess we're just going to steal these screws. Because, where's my scissors? Oh. I found them. It is so windy here today. You saw fairy doors, Laura? I love that. All right, so these are tiny little screws. I'll make you any amount of money. I ain't got a screwdriver up here. Of course not. Why would I? Somebody comes up here and they steal it. All right, guys, we might just be using glue. Oh my God, nope, that's a flathead. No, we're just gonna glue it on. What can I say? Wait, what's this one? Oh, this might do. I can do it. All right, ready? I need my glasses on for this one. Gloria, that is not true. I've had fake nails on since I was 24 years old, and I am almost 52. 30 years straight, not a break. Never been without them, except other than COVID, and I did them myself. 30 years, and my nails are just dandy. Yep. Don't plan on taking them off either anytime soon. All right, guys, so what do you guys think about that placement? Does that look okay? Right here and right here. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to screw it in. That will give it a little bit longer life. Maybe we won't be screwing them in. Maybe we will just be gluing them on because got it, I think. There we go. You guys, me and Jack finally got that shelf up last night. What a bear that was. Like, it took us, that poor kid, so we added his bedroom downstairs, and he's only got drywall, and behind the drywall you got about maybe an inch before you hit cement wall. We tried everything. He went up and he got hollow wall anchors. Well, they were like this long. They wouldn't work because it was, you know, too long. Finally, we found some just plastic wall anchors that you screw into the wall, and then when you screw in your screw, it makes a pop and they lock. And they worked great. Marie, wait till you see what they look like underneath. I lose my nails all the time and they look fine. I mean, my nails are long. My nails are long. They're pretty hard too. But my nails curl and they don't get very long without curling. So that's why I wear fake nails. So yeah, my nails, I mean, they're fine underneath. So yeah. I know, and then like every couple of months or every 6 months or so, I shall take them all off, and then I'll get a new full set put back on. So yeah, you guys have been doing. I'm a pro when it comes to getting your nails done. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna screw this one in now. This is probably better than gluing it because now there'll be. These at least won't fall off unless the wood itself gets all janky. And these little brackets were $1.99 and you get 2. So it's like they're like $1 each. Yes, tonight. Tonight at 2 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock is my auction. I wish I had a drill up here. That would be easier. Okay. Then we got to put this one down. Starting to work up a sweat. Okay. You gotta like, oh, I'm sorry, Gussie. You gotta like, there we go. It's easier when I have my whole strength in my arm. So I'm just gonna stand up for a second. Okay. And then I am going to leave them locked, but I am going to line them up and I'm going to screw in the bottom part too. Color Street. No, I have not, but I've heard about those. Now these screws are short, but they're probably going to go all the way through this. Yeah, so see, they went through a little bit, but that's okay because it's going on the tree, okay? Okay, and oh, there's 3 screws on these. I'm lifting it up because I don't want to screw into my, I don't want to screw into my, Lazy Susan. Okay. Couple more, and look at how cute. There's so much. Okay, 3 more screws, and we can call it a day. Not a day. Why do I have 3? Why do I have an extra screw? I'm not sure. I feel my face getting hot. Okay. Isn't it super cute? Are you guys like gonna go make one? I want to see. Make sure you put them in the sparkle room. Sparkle Chicks at Home are my 2 groups. One I have with Chris Hunter, the Sparkle Room. Sparkle Chicks at Home is my free group where you can go in there and share what you made, get advice. Okay. And then we have an extra one. I don't need that one. Thankfully, I had a screwdriver up here. Okay, last one. Now, maybe when I know it's going to rain, I could go and bring the fairy doors inside just to keep them, you know, not getting beat up from the elements. Mandy, go girl. I can't wait to see it all done. Now, this one is not locking. So for some reason, I got farther away from this one. But it doesn't matter. Look at how cute. It's got hinges, everybody. We are going to add some gold on here. All right, so even though we have our hinges, and I don't know why I can't get that to lock. It's not, I should have probably locked it and then put it all together, but that's okay. You know what I'll do? This is what I do when I don't want something to move. I'm going to take a little bit of, just a tad of UV light and make that stay. UV epoxy, and then that won't jiggle. It's on there. Perfect. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak my brushes because we're done with those. Okay, so now, thank you guys for the stars. I didn't see y'all sending me those kind of stars. Thank you. I'm gonna take some, because I'm out of moss, but seriously, is this not so cute? I'm gonna take some pine branches from my tree. Now, it is gonna get like all like, it's gonna die. They're gonna turn brown, but I don't care because I feel that that like adds to the, you know, it adds to the, what do you call it? Like the vibe of what I'm going for. So all I did was go in my yard and I pulled some plain sticks and then I grabbed some, I don't even know what you call these things, pine bows. Okay, little bows. And hey, Stephanie, and I'm just clipping off like little bits, like a little corner. And I'm just gonna attach some, overlap them. Don't be afraid. Where's a stick? I need a stick. So I don't burn myself. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to decorate up. And then I maybe take some plain branches. It'd be cool if I could, like, I'm not that crafty to like braid these or twist these together, you know, and create like, I don't know, like a thing. I don't even, thingamajigger. So at this point, I'm just like, you know, just decorating. You could even like, oh my gosh, guys, isn't this going to be so cute? It's going to have like real branches and stuff on it from the yard. And just bougie it all up. There's really, like, you know, this is like any other craft you do. There's no right or wrong way with how you make your own fairy door. You can even put some like little flowers on here if you wanted to. Okay. Just have fun with it. I think this would be a really fun craft for like if you have young grandchildren, you know, because as a kid, like I was enamored by all, you know, fireflies, catching little fireflies. And then because we have so many glue boogers, we'll just hit that with heat gun. But see how that's going to be? It's going to blend right into the tree. It's going to be so cute. And it didn't last with the rain and moisture. Oh, I believe it, Judy. Yeah. Hi, Sally. Don't you guys like it? Maybe. And look, I even have some like fun like paper flowers. Like you could take some cute little decorative flowers and shove those to give it a through. Now these probably would not last through one rain. But look at my pine tree. It even comes with its own little, look at touching pine, but would definitely use some faux greens would be a good idea too. But look at, we can even put in like little tiny, I don't know what you call these little things. These are like little itty bitty pine cones. Just for some texture. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got more. So you can put these wherever you want. Love how yes, then fairy doors should not be, and any craft should not be. I mean, it's your craft, you know. Then we all have a different style. We all have different mojo. Now I am going to work my way up over this entire frame, okay? I don't know if I want to cover up the whole lock or whatever you call this thing. It's not a lock, but I'm going to go around it for now just to see if I like it. But I kind of want to go with the flow of the arch. And it smells really good too in here. I like the way these things smell. I kind of like the pointed ones, like the tops of the ones that look like this better. And just a little bit of hot glue. And I'm just kind of like working my way up around the fairy door. And my room has a very pleasant smell to it right now. It smells like pine. Do you see where we're going with it? Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. I think it's so stinking cute. It's really, really, really cute. I hope that you guys make these because they are super fun. Here's a nice bougie one. And you know, the fairies, and I have so many critters in my yard, y'all. I like, my husband's like, why are you feeding the critters? I'm like, because I want to be Snow White, damn it. I want them to come and eat out of my hand. That is my goal. They don't run anymore when they see me because they know I'm coming with nummies. So, okay. I think our grandkids are going to love this idea. It's super cute. The girls, every time they come over, they go straight to my front door area where I have my fairy houses that I made. Do you guys remember the big one? I should take a picture of it. They're like my two favorites, so I did keep those ones. Okay. And then we're going to keep going. And look, I've got all these little tiny pine cones. I'm going to stick these over here. I don't think I've ever seen a pine cone this small before. These are itty bitty. Put some down there at the bottom. But what a cute project this was today. I'm kind of digging it. Totally digging it. Nummies, maybe leave some of the stained border showing instead of covering out. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. You can still see it. I'm going to do another one. But yeah, I was thinking that as I was going around. And you can even take some branches. I think just one more and we'll leave this open maybe. Now I think that's, I don't know if I want to do more over here and leave this open. You know, I'm a more is more type human. For those of you that don't know me, you know me. I'm a more is more. I'm not a minimalist by any means. Yeah, see, I like the big fluffy look. I think I'm going to go a little bit down here too. Hi, Tanya. Put this one over here. I'm actually going to cut that little stem off. Gust of fur. Yeah, I like that little corner piece right there. Dusty. I don't know what he's barking at. Jack? What? Oh, it is Jack. I didn't know if you were Sam. Okay. So we're going to do this. A little bit of glue. And then I think we're just about done. But then we get to do the fun part. I can't wait to hang our little light on there. That's the part I'm looking forward to the most. I'll blink. I got a doorknob. I got you all. I got it. I got it. I actually have a keyhole that I was thinking. I have a Would You Bend keyhole that I was thinking about using. Or I just have, where did that go? Oh, and this is going to be our little sign. I'm going to put a little sign right here. We're going to glue this on. And it's going to say, I have to get my paint marker. What should it say? I already have one outside that says Fairies Welcome. Or should I just say welcome? Welcome. Okay, see, it's a little sign. You get these at like Hobby Lobby. Okay, all I did was make it say welcome. It's like a little sign. No, that would have been cute. No boys allowed. Hey, boy fairies need a place to stay too. And I think I'm just going to tuck it right here. Some glue. Are you going to put the frog on here or lobster? Oh my gosh, I have frogs out there. You guys, I pulled this out of my attic today. That big frog statue right here, he's going outside. That's Joe. Joe's going outside. I might bougie them up some though. Okay. Seriously, look at how cute. Okay, so we need a little bit more greenery, I think. Let me see. Maybe a little bit right here. Let's see. I probably pulled way too many branches out of my side yard. That's good right there. Just a little bit of glue. Get this one to go right back in here. I like how fluffy it looks. Okay, we're going to keep adding fluff. I'm a fluffster. Here's another little itty bitty pine cone we can add. I wonder how long this stuff can be out of the ground before it starts to die off. Does anybody know? Yeah. I don't know. Will it start dying being that it's not on a tree? And I plucked it off? I don't know. Yes, Jean Marie. I just showed everybody the hat you got me. I am doing an auction tonight at 6 o'clock. Little chick chat with the chicks. Oh, you guys, we got lots of little pine cones. I love the little itty bitty pine cones. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a couple more of these little itty bitty things around. Okay, I got a couple. Let's do one big one. It's a bigger one right here. Lots of glue strings that we'll be able to, I'll pull those off with some heat. Okay. I don't think these will burn out. I just don't want the glue strings. Okay. You just melt them. It will die off, but that's okay because I think that would give it a little bit more realistic look, you know, if they start to get a little brown, which I'm okay with. I think I'm going to do one more up here because I want to kind of have it, and then we got to add on our light. Oh, and then our doorknob. Our doorknob has to go on. I don't know what I could use as a doorknob. All right, and then our little light. Seriously, guys, I got a little light, and it lights up. Look at, you just flick the little switch. So excited for this. And I want to put that in here, but I kind of do want, let me see where I want it. I'm so excited for the light switch. Right there. It's actually got to go up a little bit higher. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. I'm just going to glue it on. Right? Yeah. OMG, it lights up. When it does, if you can add more paint, add paints to make it more, and spray seal it. Yeah, I'm going to spray seal it anyway. I think it needs some bugs. In a way, I'm not going to lie, in a way, I wish we wouldn't have painted this white underneath here. I wish I would have let the natural door show through. Just saying. Okay. Because see how bright it is down there? That will wash off with time unless I throw some dark wax on it. But there is a part of me that wishes I would have just let the napkin bleed out and have all this shining through, like one of you said. I kind of wish I would have done that. But that's okay. You don't know what you don't know. But how fun would your, like my granddaughters would love to do this. I think it'd be fun. Oh no, I just dripped glue all over my light. You sucker. Luckily it's just glue. But this is plastic, so I really can't hit this with heat because it'll melt our little chandelier and I would literally cry. It's got one big glue booger there. Okay. Hey guys, we're almost done. And we're gonna turn it on and go put, do you guys wanna go put it? Your Angela loved her shirt. Oh, Brenda, I'm so glad. Okay, what do you guys think? It's got the Totally Dazzled bling on there. That's from the Heart collection, okay? Oh, it needs a bug. I did bring a Totally Dazzled. Where did it go? Where'd my little dragonfly go? I bought, there it is. This is from the old Totally Dazzled. Oh, a doorknob. You know what? I had one, but hold on, where'd it go? It was a clear crystal knob, but then I found this little thing, which I thought would be a cute little doorknob, and we could stick a charm in it. But hold on, I might have a doorknob. And then we do need to add our little butterfly, or I brought a butterfly and I pulled out an old, wait a minute, maybe didn't Totally Dazzle come out with bees? Hold on. Maybe there's a new one that I can use. There's cameos, bows, cameos, crowns, 4th of July. No, I don't think so. Crosses, hearts. Okay. Well, this isn't from the old Totally Dazzled, and I just lost it. What the heck did I do with that? Anybody? There it is. Keyhole. Now, I do have a keyhole. See, I don't like all this white, so I think I'm going to take some dark wax. I wish to God I would have not painted that white underneath there, but I didn't really realize what this vibe was going to be. Let's take some dark wax and just, this is the only thing I could think of to do to kind of tone this white down a little bit. And hopefully this will do the trick. You could still see the flowers, but they are not as bright, and I think that's better. But if you do one of these and you use a napkin, don't paint it underneath. Let that show through. But that looks better. See how I just darken it up? That looks better. I am going to take our little, I lost it again. There it is. And I'm going to stick this up here. And let me find that keyhole from Would You Bend? I know I have a keyhole somewhere. Oh my gosh, guys, love it. Would You Bend? Number 8991. It's a little keyhole. Should we put it on like right here? Yes. Let's stain it. Then we're going to add some, we're going to add just a little bit of, Rub and Buff or some gilding wax from Paint Dixie Belle. Been meaning to try that stuff. This is perfect. I knew I had one of these. And you think this is okay instead of a doorknob? I think it's okay instead of a doorknob. Okay, so this is just that stain. Okay. I'm going to do some wood glue and we're going to put it right there. On our fairy door. Have a key hanging from this. Oh, I love it. Yes, I have keys. Okay, I'm going to put this like right here. Okay. Okay. You guys, this is so adorable. Okay, it needs a little bit of bling. I think I'm going to put, let me stand up here. I think I'm going to put this dragonfly up here. Okay. I use a little bit of hot glue, but I'll back it up with some, what do you call it? Okay, oh my God, I freaking love this thing so much. I did grab some bumblebees that we could add on to here. Now these are not totally dazzled, but use whatever you got. Like maybe one down here in the actual flowers themselves, like it's sniffing around. And then I did bring out a little bumblebee. Oh, and a key. A key would be great. How do we get a key in here? Where would I hang a key? Talk to me, Goose. Where would we hang a key? I have some cool keys. You know, they say you should always like have 3. So I did boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You guys, I love this. I do want to highlight this with some Rub and Buff and the keyhole and the light switch and the light. Okay. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to do a little bit over here. My fingers are too big to get in there. Okay. Oh, and the light. I do want to put a little bit of golden light on the greenery or under a rock. Just going to do a little bit of Rub and Buff on the light to tie it kind of all in together. I'm literally obsessed with this. I think this might be my favorite fairy door yet. Stop it, I even turned it on. Oh my God, look at, I can't stand it. Look at how stinking cute. I almost feel like, oh my gosh, guys, this is so stinking adorable. I can't take it. I feel like I want to fill it up with like real flowers. Hang the key from the light. Oh, that's a good idea. I wish to God I would have left this alone. Now I could possibly add some stickles down here. Or do you want to, what do you guys think? Like, oh my God, I have a mushroom. What if we put a mushroom in here? You guys, you can do anything. You could literally do so much stuff because there is purple. We could tuck a mushroom down in here. Stop it. Just stop it. I'm going to hide this little mushroom back here because it's cute and we can. But I'm thinking I've got, oh my God, stop it. You know what I just found? Oh yes. These will not get hurt in, they're like little glass flowers. But look at, why couldn't we make the flowers? Take the little bee off. Why couldn't I make the flowers? It's a fairy door. Do you see what I'm saying? Should I do that? Moss some of the napkin on the bottom. I don't know if I'd add moss. I think I would add more greenery. Let's see what that looks like. No, I feel like that kind of just... I feel like I'm not... Okay, I love the napkin, but I'm not liking the napkin. Okay, I love it, but I don't like it. Like, I wish I would have not painted it white underneath there. It's still cute, though. Honestly, I think I wish I would have cut the napkin completely off. What if we just put more greenery? What if I just put more greenery and I cover up the napkin a little bit? It's bugging me. And I know I tell you, like, maybe if we put this here, the napkin is bugging me. So sorry. But what if we took these and then added these on top of the greenery? But then it doesn't really look like a door. Then it just looks like a shrub. What if we just took a little bit and tucked it up that way? Hold on. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. I thought I had some more of those little brown things. I have 1, 2, I have 3, 4. I need to go take an allergy pill. I could feel like. Thank you, Angela. Angels on the door for each sign. Thought you was putting the fairy angels on the door for each. No, Robin, I just did mine. I just did mine. That was yesterday for my Reba Rose Live. I just did my sign. My Aquarius sign. All my fairy doors are going to be different. Okay. See how I just kind of built that up to cover up a little bit of the door? I feel like I need one more bushel underneath there. I want a pointy one. Ew, look, it's got baby pine cones on here. They're green. Digging them. Sorry, little baby pine cone. You're going to go into my piece. Kind of like that. They're like little itty bitty ones. No, it's too big. Yeah, I think if I were to do this again, I would leave out the white paint. Now maybe we could put a little purple flower here, maybe a little white flower here, and that won't be so like. Or we could just put them around here. I mean, it's a fairy tree, right? It's a fairy door. You can make it as gaudy as you want. Somebody's going to tell me they don't like it, and that's okay. Do I care? No. Okay. I think we're done. We have our little light. I feel like I should add a little bit more of these. I'm going to add the rest of my little nuts, my little piney cone things. Let's heat off all the glue boogers. And then if I look at it, do you have a little cat? Oh, that would be cute. I'd added a little mushroom. Okay, hold on. I need to glue this down here. Oh, a key. I got to get a key. I got to find a key. Got to find a little key. Okay. What do you guys think? I think it's done. I'm waiting for glue to dry. You know, I hate waiting for glue to dry more than I hate anything else in the world. Okay. Wait a minute. Guys, I keep seeing things I don't like, and I'm just going to sit up here. Key on the welcome sign. Key on the welcome sign. Okay, hold on. I want to cover up this branch right there. Okay, perfect. Oh, what I should do. Oh, do I have a little fairy? This totally doesn't have fairies from last year. A little fairy would be cute on here. I think I actually have one. I don't know if it's totally dazzled, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have a unicorn. Oh, you know what I got though, guys? I've got a squirrel. A unicorn would be cute. I'm pretty sure I have a fairy somewhere. Oh my God, I have a purple fairy and I have little squirrels. Hold on. Where's the little bugs? The duck. Maybe I put it in Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. I've got a fairy. I have a fairy. Oh my God. I'm putting her right here amidst the things. And I can't wait for the grandbabies to come over and be trolloping through the garden, looking at all the cute things in my garden. Look at how cute. I'm putting the fairy right there. Have the fairy holding the key. Thank you, Vicky. Put a Joe toad on the door. You guys are so funny. These are Joe lovers. Okay, there's that. A little, and then a key. Oh, and look, I have squirrels, y'all. I got a squirrel that I don't know if it would fit in here, but I could tuck it back here somewhere behind this tree, behind this bush. Okay. It could be hanging out over here with the mushroom. Or it's up on the light switch. It's up behind the light. No, that's weird. Okay, it's going to go down in the tree. It's going to go in the tree. It's going to go in the bush. Down here next to Mr. Mushroom. Okay, right there. Come on, you nut. Okay. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. Look at how stinking cute, y'all. I need one more. Oh, we could use this little one. See, this is where I like to do it like the most. I like to fill it up. And I think especially if you're going to do something outside, use as many natural elements as you can outside, because then you know it's going to withstand the elements. I'm looking for, oh, I got little tiny baby ones on here. Love that. I don't know if I like the green one. I stuck that green one on there, but I like the brown better. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, a key. Darn it. Hang on. Keys. I got some keys. I got lots of keys. I think a tiny little key. I have the perfect key. Now this is from old Totally Dazzled, or does Totally Dazzled have new keys? I don't even know, y'all. I have such a hard time keeping up. I don't think that they did. Here's this that I had, but I couldn't find anything for it. Okay, ready? I have a tiny little key. Where do I put it, y'all? Or do I get a bigger key? Do I put it on there, or let me see if I have a little bit of a bigger key. This one. Oh, I have a bling key. I have a bling key, and it says love. This is probably from one of their old Valentine's collections. Do I just put this like off to the side on her hand? She's got a wand in her hand. I kind of just like it sitting next to the keyhole. Let's just go for it. I'll show you, like having it propped up on there. Now I will back everything up with like epoxy. Well, this is too freaking cute to go outside in my yard, all right? So when it starts to rain, these are all coming inside. Look at the light. The freaking light is glowing, y'all. Look at how cute this is. See how I wish I wouldn't have added, I wish I just made this a door, but that I kind of covered it up, I think, well enough, and I added the little squirrel down here, and then there's the lock. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. I kind of want to put one more little thing here right there. Now, should we go add this to my garden outside, y'all? Who wants to take a walk? I think it looks super cute. You want to see where they're going? This has become a thing. See how cute? We get the totally dazzling. I think I'm in love with this one because it's got the light. Look at how stinking cute. Oops. Okay, ready? The little light, I think from Hobby Lobby, if I remember correctly. Hold on, I need chapsticks. I feel like my lips are going to fall off. Okay. I think Hobby Lobby. Okay, sorry, my bra strap is showing. Okay, ready? Take a walk outside. I don't mind. I should gotta go throw my sticks back out there. All right, guys. I'm just gonna take you through. Oh, crap. There we go. You're gonna come with me. Here's my living room. Wait a minute. Let's make sure my camera's clean. Okay. Oh, it's still kind of cloudy. All right. Do you guys want to see what I got today? I got my new pair. I had to return my Christian Louboutins. Oh my God. I'm like literally in love with a pair of shoes. And they fit perfectly. And look at here. This is a little dark. Look at how it lights up, y'all. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, I love this one. Okay, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Somebody's in the shower. Here's our laundry room. Okay, ready? Let's take a walk. Okay. All right. Here's where we're going. All right. So we have that one right there, which is what we did yesterday. And so far, it's holding up rather well. Yeah, everything is pretty tight. I did spray that with engine enamel, but it looks pretty good. And then, okay. There's the other one over there. Now this is the one that I made with the big door. So this was my first one, just kind of plain. I wasn't sure where I was going. I'm getting better at this. I thought I was going to say that when I chapstick. I live on chapstick. So was that white one that I showed you that I just did the stain on, and I used some hardware from Hobby Lobby. And I made that little sign. I am going to get like a little brick pathway and make this like a little pathway and get some little fairy statues over here. Well, my Amazon. These are the flowers Sam planted yesterday. He did a good job. All right, so we need to find a tree to put this on. Okay. You guys hear my wind chimes? Okay, where is this going? How about right here on this tree? Or back there on that tree? Let's see. I think back here on this one. Now, all these lights are going to get replaced, so don't mind them because they look weird right now. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Look at how cute. So super cute. And look, now when they mulch next week, my landscapers are going to be like, your wife is weird. Look at it, even sparkles in the sunlight. Look at how cute. That's what it looks like. There's little hinges. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like when this greenery starts to die off, but I am going to spray it with engine enamel. So cute. And I'm going to turn the light off right now because it's sunshine out. And I will come in here tonight and I will flick that light on. And then maybe I'll add some rhinestones around here. I think it needs some rhinestones. If it's going to sit here on this tree. Oh my gosh, guys, it's actually sparkling. Can you see it? Hold on. Look at it. It sparkles in the sunlight. And then all these trees are going to get wrapped at night. Oh my gosh, so adorable. I see all the little sparkles of the fairy and the key and everything. Super cute. What do you guys think? This, I am going to have to make one, but I don't have yard pins, so I have to put my, that's okay. That would be totally cute. I know, but look it, guys. They have like, I have little fairy doors everywhere. I think it just adds a little bit. And then over here, I planted these this morning. I only had 4 left. Sam forgot to do those. But we've got our little set over here. Our little fairy sleeping by that house. I got to do something with that house. I think I'm going to cover the roof of that house in moss. And then I've got my little hidey hole over here, right down there. And I've got to get some metal. I got to go order metal to go up here. I'm going to put a chandelier. I'm going to wrap all this in lights and maybe wisteria. I don't know. I want it to be all magical. What a beautiful day to end up being. But there you go, guys. There it is. That's it. So let's see. I've got 3 now. Look at how cute. It sparkles. That's what we did today, y'all. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, anyhow. Did you guys hear all my wind chimes? I love it. Okay, look in and step and poop. I'm going to go get the mail right now. Beautiful day here in Ohio. But I hope that I inspired you, my friends, to go get yourself a little door, a little fairy door. You know who else makes really cute fairy doors is Justin at the Crafty Brother, or Just Crafton. He makes great fairy doors. He made one for our sparkle retreat one year. I know I need a beach one. I was thinking about that. You guys, tonight at 6 o'clock is my auction over on Whatnot. So join me over there for that, please. My jeans that I got on today are going to be available. The shirt that I'm wearing, I got a bunch of those. Lots of jewelry. I don't have any boutique jewelry, new boutique drops. Those are going to come in next week. But I do have a lot of jewelry, and I do have a lot of hats, the USA hats. Is there no mail today? Because this is the second time I've walked out to my mailbox, and I don't see it. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Justin is an amazing crafter, and he has got some really cute fairy doors that he has made over the years. So go check him out and search his page for fairy doors. So anyway, I love you guys. And as Big Daddy would say, remember, when in doubt, sparkle it up. Royals, I will see you on here in a little bit, probably another half hour or so. And we're going to finish our hats, and we're going to, I think, make some jewelry. So I will catch you guys later at the auction. It's a federal holiday today. That's why. Okay. My bad. I don't even know what day it is. That's why my mailman hasn't come. All right. Love you guys. Stay sparkly, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you later. Later tonight, 6 o'clock p.m. Whatnot. Bye.